All right guys, as promised, we're back working on the Kleen-View. We got it installed, we got products in, and I got it programmed up. I just want to walk you through the steps that I took to program this unit for all of its functionality, right? We're going to look at programming the Kleen-View itself, the vending board itself. We're going to look at programming the CoinCo bill acceptor, and then we're also going to look at programming the CPI Gryphon, which is a newer product, and that is our coin acceptor. All right guys, let's program this vending board. I'm not going to go through every option, but I'm just going to go through the options that you need to set your machine up, not do any real troubleshooting. So, and it's listed right here on the back for you how to set that price. So let's just go through that quick and set the price. I'm going to hit our mode button and I'm waiting for that beep. Then I'm going to shut this door and we're going to do everything else out here through this faceplate. All right guys, so we're in the service mode, as you can see, after we hit the mode button on the board inside on the back. To set the price, we're going to hit 3, which is going to bring us to price. 1 is going to allow us to pick one auger at a time to program price for. So A4 is an empty auger. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to set the price for A4. I'm hitting A, hitting 4. Now it's showing me what the current price for that is. 8 is going to take you up in increments of 5. 9 is going to take you down in increments of 5. Once you have the price that you want, so say we want to sell something for $1, I'm going to get that price to show $1. I'm going to hit 6. 6 is going to save that. Now it's taking me back to the 1, which means now I can jump to another auger to set that price. So let's go to C7. That's at 50 cents. Let's make it $1. 6 is going to save that. And you can continue to repeat that step to set all your auger prices. And then when you're finished, hit 6. That's going to bring you back out to price. 6 again is going to bring you back out to the service mode. And then 6 again is going to shut down being in service mode. And now your vendor is back into operation. All right guys, so let's get some change in that hopper so that we have change stored ready for a customer to buy a product and receive change if they've paid in too much. First thing we're going to do is we're going to swing the door open again. We're going to hit that mode button. We hear the beep. We're going to slide back and I'm going to pick an empty row. So again, we're going to price set. We're going to hit 3, 1. I'm going to go to that A4 and I'm actually going to make that $10. I'm going to back out, put the unit back online. All right guys, so we got the unit back online. We programmed A4 for a $10 purchase. This is going to be the easiest way to get some change into the machine and have our vending board register that. So what I would do is I'd take $5 in quarters and then $5 and mix that up between nickels and dimes. Put all of those into the coin acceptor and then I'm going to process that purchase, that A4 purchase. That's going to send the signal, that's going to send our pulse signal from the Gryphon to the board saying that we have all the change needed stored ready for a customer to make a product purchase. And what that will do is that will take out or release the exact change light so that a customer knows they don't have to have the exact change to make a purchase. All right guys, I know you're probably thinking nickels and dimes. We're not using nickels and dimes, but the board is a vending board and it needs to know that nickels and dimes are there. So we're going to lose out on $1 or $2, maybe $5 in nickels and dimes. We're not losing it, we're just storing it in the machine so it knows that it's there so we can get that exact change light to go out. All right guys, so we're on to the next step. We're going to go in and we're going to set up our brand new CoinCo VX63. A little different than what you're traditionally probably used to with dip switches. This is actually a microprocessor based unit, so we're going to pop it out and we're going to show you the steps on how to program it for what bills you'd like to accept. So we're going to push in the two blue tabs here. That's going to pop the entire unit out for us. All right guys, so we got the CoinCo off the mounting base plate, and let's jump into programming it. On the back here we got a gray button and an LED. We're going to hit that gray button. That's going to put us into program mode. That LED should start flashing. Once that LED flashes, what we're going to do is on the bottom there's a press tab. We're going to press that in and slide back towards the back of the unit. That's going to pull out that bottom tray. Now we're going to do everything based off of the LEDs and using that push button. All right guys, so we're in the programming parameters. I know that one flash means we're on page 1, 2 flashes page 2, so on and so forth. There's 4 pages of parameters, and I'm going to go through the pages here one by one with you. So one flash, we're programming bill acceptance. The bill acceptance that that I would like on site is 1s and 5s. I know that the LEDs from left to right mean $1 bill, $5 bill, $10 bill, and $20 bill. So I'm going to use the button on the back of the keypad or the validator, and I'm going to press that until I get the combination of LEDs that I want. So right now, all the LEDs are lit. That means I'll accept 1s, 5s, 10s, and 20s. Again, I just want 1s and 5s, so I'm just going to keep scrolling through till I get that combination of what I want. And there it is. I want to accept 1s and 5s in this vending machine. To move on to page 2, you're going to press and hold that button for 3 seconds until you see that LED change to start flashing 2 times. There we're flashing 2 times. Page 2 is for coupons or special tickets. We're not going to do that here on site. I'm going to move to page 3. So I'm pressing and holding that button till I get 3 flashes, and there we are. I got 3 flashes on my far right LED, and this is actual bill acceptance and orientation. So right now, the bill has to be oriented in a perfect fashion. I'm not worried about that. We want whatever money is put into the machine to be accepted. So I'm going to move on to both LEDs on the left being lit, and that is a 4-way orientation. That bill can be inserted into this machine any which way, and we are going to accept it. All right, and then we're going to move on to page 4. Again, pressing and holding that mode button till I get 4 flashes. All right, we're on page 4 of the parameters. Page 4 of the parameters is level 3 security. I'm not too worried about level 3 security. I know that the customers are putting money into the machine. If you felt that you needed that level 3 security, you could hit that mode button and turn that on. All right, so we have all of our parameters programmed into the CoinCo. To accept those parameters, we're going to take the lower housing and we're going to slide it back into the unit. Be sure not to press that mode button when you're sliding it back in, and you'll see your LEDs start to all continually flash. And then it will go back into strobe mode, and then our bill acceptance will show up as well. And that's it. We got our CoinCo programmed. All right guys, so let's finish this up. We're going to jump into the CPI Gryphon, get that programmed out, and then we're going to be finished, ready to start selling some products out of our brand new Kleen-View. So to get this guy out, it's on a drawer slide. So first you're going to want to take out your catch pan, and then we're going to slide this out, and on the side there's a tab. We're just going to lift, and we'll be able to set this here and sit and work. All right guys, we're going to hop into par mode, and there's 3 different ways that you can set up your par mode: value, auto, or level. I personally am going to choose value because I want to know how much money I'm storing in this cassette. That way I know how much money's in here. If I ever question if it's off or anything like that, I can just pull the cassette, spin the quarters out, and know how much money's in there. So To set that value though, we're gonna jump into target value, and I'm gonna select that value. For right now, I'm gonna start at $30 in the cassette. I'm gonna keep $30 in here at all times to give change to my customers. Now, once we hit that target value, anything over that $30 mark is then gonna get dumped into the catch basin of the Gryphon. So I'm just gonna save that, and I'm gonna back out. So we're back out. I'm gonna get into setup again, and I'm gonna hop into coin configuration and then coin setup. And this is just gonna show me what coins I am accepting and not accepting. As you can see, a penny, I am rejecting that. A nickel, I am also rejecting that. A dime, I'm rejecting that. And a quarter, I am accepting. And I have that set on high acceptance. We're not going to accept anything but a quarter because everything at the car wash here is based off of the quarter value. I don't want to deal with making sure there's enough dimes, nickels, plus having to spin those out and count that. I just want to do quarters and that's it. So that's all we're going to accept here at the car wash. And that's how you would set that up. Now, if you wanted to change that, you would hop into edit. B, where it says accepted, if you would hit B, it would turn to rejected. Obviously, I want to accept this. I want to accept quarters, so I'm going to hop that back to accepted, and then I'm just going to back my way out. So you're going to use that page button to back the whole way out. And you can see that the configuration was changed. The machine is accepting and saving that change and then restarting itself. When you're finished up, you're looking for that smiley face. That means the machine is happy, and it's also going to display an OK. You can see that I have $42.70. You're probably saying to yourself, you're only accepting quarters. How do you have that 70 cents? Remember, guys, at the beginning of the video, we talked about putting some dimes and nickels in here because our vending machine board needs to know that there's enough change inside the machine to make change for anything, even though we're not going to accept that denomination of money. So everything's set up here with the Gryphon. I'm going to get that slid back in, get the machine closed up, and we're going to start vending some products to the customers. All right, guys, so that's going to finish the setup for the Kleen-View. Don't forget, if you got a CryptoPay swiper with your Kleen-View, to hop into your account and rename that swiper so that you know it's the swiper for your Kleen-View. If you have any questions about Kleen-View vendors, any other vendors, or vending products, give us a call at Kleen-Rite and we'll help you out the best that we can. Or drop us a comment below, let us know what vendors you're using or what products are selling the best for you.